Online, offline. Hello Arshina, Shahriyar, Anugya, Satyam, Abhay, Akshit. Good morning all of you. Shalini, Unyal. Okay. Shalini, that course starts around September. We'll announce that for you. Hi Harshita, Shivanshi. Okay, all of you welcome. So, before we start, let me quickly introduce myself to all of you. My name is Shabbir, and I will be uh, the main faculty for your geography optional. When I say main faculty, there are two of us. I take almost 80% of the course, and I have associate faculty with me, Ajay sir, and he will be assisting me, plus whatever mentoring support you need, whatever inputs you need, you can meet either of us. Okay, so welcome all of you. Hello, Abhi, Rohit, Parmita Roy, good morning. Rishika Verma, good morning. Akanksha, Vatsala, Bhumika. Bhumika, same Bhumika who I know or a different one? Hi, Arshina. Anshik. Okay, okay. Chalo, theek hai. So, first question first. I presume you're either preparing for 2026 or 27, right? ये दो mainly होंगे. All of you, some of you will also be for 2028. But I think it's this largely. Can I assume that? Can you all raise your hand who are these two, 6 and 7? So, anybody on 28? Okay, 28. ठीक है. 27 Akshit, Arshina. Yeah, because then that sets the pace of the class. ये pace कैसे रखें हम लोग class का? 26, I guess so, for most of you. Hi Narsimha, good morning. Lakshita, Soni, good morning. 26. So, I guess so. Most of you will be here. Some of you here, and maybe a couple of you 28 also. That's okay, fine. So, before we start off the whole preparation process, today's session is the orientation session, where I will give an idea about how we will move forward, what are our milestones, आपके पढ़ने का तरीका क्या होगा, how will you study, what books you will refer, the sequence of topics. You'll get to know me a bit more better than otherwise. Hi Rishika, hello. Okay, so we'll do that. But before I commence on what I have planned and I'll discuss with all of you, give yourself maybe a few seconds and tell me what is the most troubling question that you want to clarify with me. है ना, मन में बहुत questions होते हैं. Questions on how long is the course, question on can we finish the syllabus on time, question on when we start answer writing, sir, how will we write tests. Lot of questions are there. Okay, and some self doubt bhi hota hai. Sir, is 1 year enough or not? Should I join some or other course? All of that. So you tell me, give yourself a few seconds and tell me what is the most troubling question for you. What is the most the most engaging thing for you which you want to be answered. Maybe curiosity, it could be some bit of restlessness, jo bhi hai. What is that one question that you want to ask me and clarify? All of you, give yourself a few seconds, think and let me know. The video is getting blurred in between. Hemant, okay, that's. आप question frame करो ना, don't give me a word. What's the question there? Vatsala, give yourself few seconds. Okay, लिख लो अगर पेपर में लिखना है. Okay, I'm there to clarify all your questions, but वो focus one question क्या होगा आपका? Okay, Vatsala, ठीक है. All of you participate on this. The most uh, important question you think you want to ask me? Okay, Vivek. Okay, Tanish. Are you sure that's the most important question you want to ask me? ऐसे ना questions बहुत सारे हैं. What's the most important question you want to ask me? Okay, anybody want to share offline? Nobody? हाँ बताओ. दो पूछ दिया आपने मुझे. What to read and how? How to start answer writing? How to do time management? I mean, are these things which have actually troubled you? एक होता है ना कि आपने सोच के इमेजिन कर रखा है, और एक है कि आपने किया है and you are troubled by this, और एक होता है ना आपने सुना बहुत है. Okay, so ये किस टाइप का क्वेश्चन है? I'll give an analogy here. There is this book called as Alice in the Wonderland. सुना आपने? A book called Alice in the Wonderland, written by Lewis Carroll, a very famous book. And in that story, it's about a girl who is sleeping for whatever reason, she dreams or whatever, she falls into a rabbit hole. And she keeps falling, she hits the ground, and then she is running, okay, figuring out kahan jaye. It's a fantasy world she lives in. While she's running, she comes across a rabbit. And the girl Alice asks, where does this road go? Rabbit says, where do you want to go? Alice says, I don't know. Then the rabbit says, if you do not know where you want to go, it doesn't matter where this road goes. Did you all understand this point here? If you do not know what you are here for, if you do not know what is the most important thing you want to accomplish, okay, then it doesn't matter आप क्लास आए नहीं आए, आप पढ़े नहीं पढ़े. What all I will be doing? I'll be doing many things. Like I will finish a course for certain. I will definitely initiate you into answer writing. I will definitely suggest what books to read. आपको क्या लगता है ये सब हम करेंगे नहीं आपके लिए? When you joined a course with me of almost 6 odd months, आपको क्या लगता है हम आपको बताएंगे नहीं क्या बुक पढ़ना होगा आपको? Right? When I am teaching, okay, and I'm teaching for as many years, what do you think? I won't be completing my course on time. I carry some reputation with myself, right? I carry some experience with myself. इसलिए मैं पूछ रहा हूं कि सोच के पूछो क्या पूछना चाह रहे हो. Okay, yes. What are the benefits and challenges to take geography optional? You make it sound like you are buying grocery. Okay, टमाटर खरीदूं या पपीता खरीदूं? Okay, टमाटर के क्या good qualities हैं, पपीता से क्या good qualities हैं? Okay, ठीक है, that's a question I accept, but you're asking the wrong man. Okay, you're asking a teacher who's teaching geography for more than 25 years, okay, and fairly decently, a teacher who has delivered on results also, and he teaches geography because he loves geography. Okay, so वो teacher आपको क्या बोलेगा? What will he tell you about the benefits and problems of geography? ये तो बेटा आपको रिसर्च करके आना है and then clarify with me. Okay. You've often observed that candidates give reference to coaching mentors. Okay, fine, Nasir. You know, one of my, I mean, it's a conversation, okay, all of you. Course हम करा देंगे, don't worry. One of my heartburns, okay, one of my pain points, आप बोल लो, over the years of teaching, okay, is that you all have come for such a high level of examination. ठीक है? I mean, all of us understand, right? If you become IAS, God willing, what your life can be. Okay, what type of role you will be doing. आप किस level of administration में operate करोगे आप. You also know कि examination आसान नहीं है. Okay, any idea how many people appear every year? Any idea? In numbers, पता है आपको कुछ? How many people appear? Give the examination. 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs, it is almost 7 lakhs who appear the examination. How many fill the forms? Almost 9 to 10 lakhs. How many are aspiration? कितना बनना चाहते हैं? वो शायद और भी ज्यादा होगा, 10-15 लाख होगा. How many become IAS? Okay, 200, 250. That too, some of them will come from reserve category, some of them will come from general category. तो इतना clarity है ना कि exam tough है. Okay? जब exam tough आपको पता है, then why do you come and negotiate with us? Sir, कौन से पढ़ाई में आसान से हो जाएगा? Okay, sir, can I read only one book? Sir, are the notes enough or not? It's a very painful question for me. You know, it's like I'm going on an exploration. It's a massive expedition. Okay, पहले कहीं कोई गया नहीं है. I'm discovering places, and my question is, सुबह ब्रेकफास्ट में मिल जाएगा ना? अच्छा, मैं कितने घंटे सोने वाला हूं बताओ? अच्छा, अगर पानी नहीं मिला तो कोई पानी सर्व कर देगा मुझे? And I'm going to a place for God knows what. These questions tell me, आप लोग अभी, you need to grow a bit more. I mean, when you start bargaining on, is the course lengthy? Is the subject tough? How many hours I must study? Okay, ये questions tell me, फिर आप रेस में घुसे ही नहीं हो. You know, how do you rate in a talent scale of 1 to 10? Okay, how do you rate people like Tendulkar? How will you rate person like Kohli or a man like Dhoni? Even Don Bradman, if you know about him, how will you rate him? How will you rate them in 1 to 10? A number दो आप, 9, 9.5. Somebody like Don Bradman, तो मैं उसको 11 भी दे दूं out of 10. और आपको क्या लगता है, ये लोग प्रैक्टिस करते थे कि नहीं करते थे? ये टैलेंटेड नहीं है, ये जीनियस है. रिमेंबर दिस, दे आर जीनियस. एंड व्हाट डू यू थिंक? They don't have, they don't practice, they don't sweat it out on the nets, they don't face failures. Okay, it's the magic for them. अब क्या लगता है? So if a man of a person of these skills with this genius must sweat it out, literally kill themselves, sacrifice their lives with that kind of ability, people like me or many of us, I don't even matter. These questions are painful questions for me. नहीं, आप घुस रहे हो एक बहुत ही हाई पर्पस ऑफ लाइफ में. ये सब घुसने के पहले सोचना है Can I study that kind? Okay, do I have that stamina? Am I willing to sacrifice? Okay, let it come on, let we'll see. घुसने के बाद में if you start thinking, my pain point is most of you have not done research. आपको पता भी नहीं है एग्जामिनेशन में एंड क्या बुक पढ़ना है. If it asked me this question 4, 5, 6 years ago, जब इंटरनेट नहीं था, यूट्यूब नहीं था, I would have entertained. Go Google search. Ask 10 people around you, क्या बुक पढ़ना है? I hope you got the point here. Okay. So that's why I'm saying you have to start getting a bit more focused in this line. I gave you time. I said, take time. Okay. And tell me the most important troubling question that you want to clarify with me. Or question nahi ban raha hai, perfectly fine, no issues. It's like, it's like, I'll tell you what. I take an appointment. I'm not saying I'm that level, but theek hai. Say I take an appointment with a very, very important doctor. Okay. And who will guide me on maybe a brain transplant or a heart transplant. And okay. And he has given me only a half an hour to talk. Appointment diya hua hai. Okay. Come and clarify your problem. So when I go and talk to him, I'll make sure that I don't ask him frivolous question. डॉक्टर साहब यहाँ खुजली हो रहा है, क्या करूं? सर बीच में ऐसे हाथ उठाने दर्द करता है, क्या करूं? ऐसे यार ये सब चीज तो कोई और करा देगा. If I'm going for this doctor who is as important as he is, then let me ask him a really important health problem which nobody else can solve. Okay? जब आप घुस रहे हो एग्जामिनेशन के प्रिपरेशन में, keep this in mind. Your time, your energy, your efforts, your motivation is high premium. इसको जाया ना करना. No, again, I'm a big fan of movies and cricket, so I give examples from that. एक मूवी था इंग्लिश में, Clint Eastwood and Hilary Swank, called $1 Million Baby. Very famous movie. It won Oscar awards also. In that movie, Clint Eastwood, who's the actor and also the director, he makes a very powerful statement. He says, every person in his life has a fixed number of fights he can fight. हर आदमी के लाइफ में, किस्मत में ना एक कितना लड़ाई कर पाएगा ना वो फिक्स्ड होता है. So choose your fights. Okay. मेरे लाइफ में 10 फाइट है, वो 10 फाइट में कहां जाया करूं? फाइट विद माय नेबर, पार्किंग गलत हो गया. फाइट विद माय डोमेस्टिक हेल्प, देर से क्यों आए हो. फाइट विद माय वाइफ, ओके यार ये शॉर्ट प्रेस क्यों नहीं है. और डू आई प्रिजर्व माय फाइट फॉर अ बिगर फाइट, मे बी सम बिगर कॉज. वेरी पावरफुल स्टेटमेंट. आपका वक्त लिमिटेड है, एनर्जी इज फाइनाइट. जो एनर्जी आपका अभी है, इट्स इनक्रेडिबल रिसोर्स. ट्रस्ट मी. यही एनर्जी एक साल के बाद में ना, यू लॉन्ग फॉर दैट एनर्जी. इनक्रेडिबल एनर्जी आपका लेवल है. ऑप्टिमिज्म, आई ऑल्सो ऐड दैट. ऑप्टिमिज्म बहुत हाई है, उसको जाया ना होने देना. यूज इट वाइजली. राइट? So that's where we start off. Okay, the whole conversation that I wanted to start off with is this examination is not about course completion. Remember this. This examination is not about knowledge per se. What I mean by this? Say you are doing a course in history or geography. You're doing a course in polity. पढ़ रहे हैं आप. And we give a lot of knowledge, content, facts. But that's no guarantee to success. Because if knowledge was important criteria, फिर यूपीएससी को ने सब कुछ करना ही नहीं था. वो जाते to best colleges and they would have picked up toppers. Top 10 ranks, IIT Delhi. Top 10 ranks, maybe from some other institute. Top 10 ranks, the best geography institution in the country. Top 10 ranks, the best history institution in the country. हो गया आपका. Why do we put you through a different process altogether again? Something पर से का मतलब क्या है? Knowledge important तो है, but knowledge के भरोसे आप qualify नहीं करोगे. There's something else UPSC requires. In fact, ये आसान पार्ट. Course completion is the easiest thing you can achieve. और आपको कुछ करना भी नहीं है इसमें, तो मैंने नहीं करना है. I have my classes slotted. I have my content slotted. I have the material formatted. आपको दे देना है, कोर्स खत्म हो जाएगा आपका. ये सब है. You're right. ठीक है. So this is the first orientation. Don't go after course completion. There's something other you must learn. Okay. वो other में क्या आता है? Mindset आता है. Managing time is a mindset thing. Managing answer writing is a mindset thing. A critical thinking is a mindset thing. Pressure में survive करना आसान नहीं है, believe me. Most people who don't qualify are not the ones who do not have knowledge. People don't qualify are people with lot of knowledge. बहुत कुछ जानते हैं वो लोग और शायद बहुत मेहनत भी कर रहे हैं, वो कुछ और मिसिंग है. What we call as grit missing है शायद. The ability to come to terms first failures शायद वो important हो जाता है. Okay, so remember this. The mindset is the most important thing you'll have to learn. Around many other things. Mindset around your commitment for development. Mindset around your commitment for discipline. Mindset around your commitment for efforts. In fact, learning new things. How many of you in the class are from geography background? Raise your hand. Okay, so all of you can look around. Okay, how many of them? 4, 5, 6 of you are there? Okay. So all the others, you will be studying very new things. And that is the majority of the class across subjects. आप ज्योग्राफी में नहीं हो तो आप जीएस में हिस्ट्री में नए होगे. आप अगर हिस्ट्री में नहीं हो तो आप जीएस में इकोनॉमी में नए होगे. You must have the stomach for learning new things and the stomach for forgetting whatever you have learned till now. आपको सीख के आए होगे डेफिनेटली, उसको साइड रखना होगा सारा. Lot of that knowledge is either irrelevant or maybe will not be important for this examination. And I never claim I'm a geography teacher. I'm not a geographer either. I'm just a guy who understands geography for UPSC. Okay. Some of you are better scholars than me in geography में. And by the way, I have no background in geography. ना मैंने ग्रेजुएशन किया है, ना मैंने मास्टर्स किया है, ना ज्योग्राफी का कोई कॉन्फ्रेंस अटेंड किया है. It's just my interest. I learned it my way. I had a lot of people to help me. Okay, I have teachers who have taught me. I have students who have taught me. बहुत बार क्या होता है, डाउट्स पूछते हैं, हम उससे सीखते हैं. ओ ये भी अच्छा आपके मन में चल रहा था. and I have the advantage of being in the industry for long enough to know a range of doubts. I think ये पूरे इकोसिस्टम में I mean थोड़ा सा घबराहट भी है प्लस प्राइड भी है. I think I will be among the older teachers. Most teachers who are teaching the ecosystem, okay, they will be younger than me, most of them. And many of them in geography will be my students and doing well teaching. Okay, so इतने time में आदमी सीख जाता है. I've spent more time, okay, teaching geography than anything else in my life. So when you ask me the question, geography का benefit क्या है, challenges क्या है, problems क्या है, I have no answer for you. आप पूछो क्या concern है, I'll try answering it. But don't make me market the course at this stage. The last thing a teacher wants to do is market a course. Of course, वो भी हमें करना पड़ता है because end of the day I'm not running a course degree type का नहीं है. I need to get students enroll with us, pay up the fees, run the institution. But last thing a teacher will want to do is market a course. तो जो भी आपके मन में doubts हैं, ठीक है? But 3-4 things. You have to work hard. इसमें there is no compromise. Any subject, the length of the subject depends on how much are you willing to learn and how much is the teacher willing to teach. Remember this. वही टॉपिक मैंने पढ़ा देना है आधे घंटे में और वही टॉपिक if I want to teach I can teach for 2 days also. वही टॉपिक आप पढ़ना चाहते हो study for 1 week also. The length of the topic or course depends on the teacher and the taught. Same geography courses, the teachers who finish in 4 months, 3 months, मैंने लेना है 6 months. Just the foundation course. And I have the reputation of teaching longer than what others will teach. How? Why? That's how I have designed it. जब कोर्स 3 महीने का था तब भी मैं लेता था 3.5 महीना. जब कोर्स 4 महीने का बना for most, I would still teach 4.5 months. Okay, so it's kind of I set the pace to some extent. Okay, so as of now, geography नहीं, आप political science ले लो, आप history उठा लें, sociology उठा लो, even anthropology, which once upon a time was 3-4 months. Now teachers tell me all of these are 6+ months of course. Because the kind of questions they ask, they have gone beyond the syllabus. The questions that they ask are not bookish questions anymore. तो हमें book वाला तो पढ़ाना ही पड़ेगा. Plus something more. The plus something more defined नहीं है. It's entirely our experience. Okay, how we can handle it. Okay, and I'll give a pointed here. Just 3 days ago, I know somebody in class 11th. Okay, he came up to me to ask me, uncle, please help me write an essay on this topic. ध्यान सुनो question, topic क्या था? This is a class 11 student. Topic was, what kinds of behavior are endangered by the hope of profit? Is such a behavior better or worse than the behavior we should expect of all enterprises owned by charities or governments? What's समझ में आया all of you? What are the kinds of behavior engendered by the hope of profit. जब प्रॉफिट का मोटिव होता है तो किस टाइप का बिहेवियर एनकरेज हो जाता है? engendered, not endangered, engendered. engendered मतलब होता है क्रिएट होता है. So what type of behavior are engendered by the hope of profit? So when I have profit motives, what type of behavior am I motivated to exhibit? What type of behavior I am more likely to have? And if such a behavior is better or worse than the behavior we should expect of enterprises owned by charities or governments. So there are behaviors that people have when they work for profit. And there are behavior that governments have and charity institutions like NGOs have. अब क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है, when you work for profit, आपका किस टाइप का बिहेवियर बन जाता है? And if that behavior is good or bad compared to what governments do or what charities do. A class 11th essay है ये, CBSE course में. You know what this tells me? Our education is changing very, very rapidly. You and I are products of education pedagogy, which was more mechanical. Okay? अब जो है वो कोर्स चेंज हो रहा है. अब जो है पढ़ने पढ़ाने का methods are dramatically changing. Which means UPSC will ask you such questions which you are not trained into. You have done your schooling, okay, 3, 4, 5 years ago. तब बहुत अलग था, and most of you have lived through the pandemic times, right? और pandemic में पढ़ाई compromise हुआ है. The way you have studied, first time online, examination का कुछ और ही level होता था. Unfortunately, we all have faced that. What I'm telling you is, the kind of questions you will expect is very different from the type of questions you have been trained for. That's where you need complete overhaul in terms of your thinking mindset and hard work. इस साल का prelims paper was very, very different. हर साल अलग होता है, इस साल का और अलग था. कोई ऐसा क्वेश्चन नहीं था जो पढ़ के बोलो कि यार ये क्या पूछ दिया है. All were saying, यार ये तो पूछना ही था क्वेश्चन. Okay, all familiar questions, but the way they framed it, the way they phrased it was very different. The same thing goes for CSAT. Lot of people have heartburns on CSAT. कि टफ हो रहा है, unfair है. Okay, CSAT will not get easier, trust me. Because अगर क्लास 10th में ऐसे टॉपिक्स पूछे जा रहे हैं, क्लास 11th में these type of tricky topics are asked, they will not make it any easier for you in the UPSC examination. So when you ask me questions on the topics or subjects, remember this. Your study method has to get elevated. क्या पढ़ना है, कैसे पढ़ना है. Okay, so that's a caution moment. Okay, work hard is not going to get compromised. करना ही पड़ेगा आपको. Length of subject is entirely your and my call. Every subject is now getting applied. Applied means what? No longer bookish. Applied means they will link the concepts to current affairs. They will link the concepts to concerns around us. They will look for more practical application and thinking. Okay. अगर applied है, तो current affairs बहुत high level का होगा. So it's like, first know the concept, then know the concept keeping current affairs in mind, then know that thing as a part of writing and expressing yourself. तो एक है जानना और एक उसको लिख के बताना, ये दो अलग गेम है. So in this examination, okay, I can't compromise this. And juggling. This is your life. Juggling between topics of geography, juggling between GS and geography, juggling between course and current affairs, juggling between learning new things and revising old things. It will be a continuous challenge. आज आपने मैनेज कर लिया, tomorrow is waiting. कल आपने मैनेज कर लिया, the third day एक नया चैलेंज आ जाएगा. It's like I get up in the morning. आज मुझे 3 क्लास लेना है, ये भी काम करना है, वो भी काम करना है, this that. I'm struggling. Day gets over. I said, oh, thank God the day is over. I go to sleep. Next day morning, a new set of problems starts off. It's like, this is not getting over for you. Juggling is going to be there always. So, agar juggling hai, your planning must be very, very good. Priority. 10 काम करना है, most important first काम क्या है? Okay, 10 काम करना है, कौन सा काम नहीं कर दो ठीक है. So at this stage of a preparation, if I list down, एक है know the concepts, memorize concepts, current affairs updation, learning answer writing, daily notes, revision, okay. Managing a GS course, reading basic textbooks. I'm just listing a few things. आप सब लिख लो. Write these points down. Knowing the concepts means I'm talking about knowing concepts from geography. Then memorizing concepts. Okay, you know the concepts. You understand the concepts. You memorize the concepts. Current affairs updation. क्या current affairs चल रहा है? Okay. Learning answer writing. Learning answer writing. Daily notes. हर दिन क्लास में आके नोट्स बना रहे हो. Revision of what you have read. Okay. Then managing GS courses या फिर GS का जो भी कंटेंट है, अगर कोर्स नहीं ज्वाइन किया है, GS पढ़ना तो है आपको. फिर GS में भी knowing the content, understanding concepts, GS में memorization, GS current affairs, reading basic textbooks like NCERTs. ठीक है, फिर number them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 here. I can go on this list. Tell me, इसमें से first tell me, all of them look important, right? इसमें कुछ ऐसा चीज है जो important नहीं है, सब important है. अगर करना है प्रायोरिटी, कौन सा छोड़ना होगा बताओ? सब तो नहीं कर पाओगे आप. If I ask you priority, कौन सा नहीं करें? और कौन सा मर पड़ के करना है? बताओ क्या छोड़ोगे, क्या रखोगे? गिव मी टॉप 3. रिवीजन टॉप 3. ठीक है, रीड बेसिक बुक्स. तो छोड़ोगे क्या आप? ओके ओके, आई डू दैट. मोहम्मद, आई गेट दैट. ठीक है. नथिंग. If you don't leave anything, you'll only frustrate yourself. Let's see. What can you leave? What is not your priority, at least for some time more? I'll say my suggestion: leave current affairs. My suggestion: okay, leave answer writing. Content ही नहीं है, क्या लिखोगे answers? When you do not know the concepts, when you don't remember the concepts, okay, what answer writing? Have you got the point here? Okay. If you must leave, I'll say leave revision for now. If you must leave, okay, इसमें से you can't leave daily notes. That's my number one priority. Okay. With daily notes, I need to know and understand concepts. This I'll say not negotiable. And इसी sequence में, first I need daily notes. I must know the concept, understand the concept. Then I'll say memorize. Find time for basic readings. That's the priority. Okay. So daily class notes. From this, know the concept. From this, understand the concept. And from this, memorize. You do this for geography. You also do this for GS. Same thing. GS may be a daily notes. From daily notes, know the concepts, understand the concepts, memorize. That's a priority. And find time, post करो अपने आप को. All the basic readings which you should have done before you join the course. ठीक है? Which is NCRTs. People ask me, sir, which class NCRT? I said 11th, 12th is must. Then based on your level of competency, you decide whether you need class 9th and 10th or not. I'm a student of physics, mathematics. I better study class 9th history also. I'm a student of history. I better study class 9th, 10th ka science. I have not done much of numericals. I better start solving some questions class 9, 10, like whole numbers, integers, fractions. So that's your choice. Okay. Lot of concepts are there in class 9th and class 10th ki kitab. Lot of concepts. Understanding of what is constitution, understanding what is democracy, understanding the world history, appreciating social issues, appreciating development, okay, basic science, environment, basic biology is all there in class 9, 10th ki kitab. You don't have to read class 11th physics, not required. But class 11th, social issues, definitely. Class 11, 12, political science, definitely. Class 11, 12, geography, 100%. You have to find time for this. So, ये जो circus चल रहा है ना, current affair circus, and the circus called answer writing. Useless circus. You are thinking about things that you can develop only later on. I hope you got the point, all of you here. I'm not saying important nahi hai, but I'm trying to prioritize your work. 24 hours in a day. How much time you need to sleep? Good, nice, healthy sleep, batao. All of you. 7, 8 hours. I'm sure some of you require 9 hours also. Mera still I can stay for all 24 hours. But not 5, 6 hours. 5, 6 hours are for Vishwa Gurus. Okay. Who are not even human beings. ठीक है? They are divine creatures. उनके लिए 4-5 घंटा इनफ होता है. आपके पास जान में आएगा, आप भी कर लेना उस टाइम. I believe all of you need to give 7 to 9 hours definitely. It's a body clock thing. Some of you are happy with 7 hours, but in general, 8 hours important. And 8 hours at a stretch. Not 2 hours, get up, again 2 hours, wo nahi. At one stretch, hit the bed and sleep. Okay. So even if I'm modest, I'll say, चलो 7-8 घंटा मान के चलते हैं. ठीक है? Getting up, bathing, getting fresh, okay, yawning, अंगड़ाई भी लेना है बीच में. Okay. All of that under 2-3 hours. ऐसा थोड़ी है कि आंख खुला, okay, and start answer writing. Open your eyes, blink around, look at the sky. Oh यार, आज फिर एक और दिन है. Right, isn't it? So all of that also takes time. So can I say 10 hours are booked already? Right? Which includes getting fresh, bathing, eating. Remaining 14 hours mein, can you study 14 hours at a stretch? You cannot. Okay? You also have to eat something. You also have to open the door, sit down, take a walk. So you tell me, what is the effective time that you have for actually studying? 10 hours. This is effective time for studying. Okay? When exams aa jata hai, when you come to examinations, in those days, maybe hit 15 hours a day. And that could only be possible for 1 month maybe, for 15 days maybe, not for 1 year. You'll kill yourself. The most important thing in the examination is, preparation is staying alive. मर गए तो क्या एग्जाम दोगे बताओ? Right? To stay alive, you cannot study 10-14 hours every day. Okay? So आपके पास 8-10 hours ही है on the higher side for studying. ठीक? Let's look at geography optional class. The class will go on for 2.5 hours. Whatever I teach in the class, you will require 1 hour to consolidate. मैंने पढ़ा दिया, go back home, turn the pages, look at the concepts, make some jottings, make some summaries, whatever. You'll require 1 hour for consolidation. You have to do GS also. Either self-study or join a course. If you do the GS through self-study, you'll require more time. Right? Because in self-study, what matters is your mood also. पढ़ने का मन कर रहा है, नहीं कर रहा है. You know, it matters. When you join a course, your mood doesn't matter anymore. You like it or not, मैंने पढ़ाना ही पढ़ना. You like it or not, I'll make you write. Whether you understand or not, I'll finish the chapter for you. I hope you got the point here. So, if I talk about high efficiency, which is you are studying through a course you have joined, same thing, 2.5 to 3 hours every day, सिर्फ classroom वाला है, plus again 1 hour for consolidation. So this is 3.5 hours. This is 3.5 to 4 hours. हो गया आपका 7.5 घंटा. बचा है क्या आपके पास? करंट अफेयर्स, आंसर राइटिंग, okay, doing a third course called CSAT. Some of you will have a drama joining a current affairs class also. Okay, some of you will be part of the college. Graduation भी चल रहा है. I don't know आप कैसे करते हो manage? Now how all this you are managing? हो गया. Your effective time was this much. ये आपने दे दिया. Then I'm saying find time for your basic studies, NCERTs. अगर ये टाइम इक्वेशन समझ में आ रहा है, your life will become manageable. See, hard work is not negotiable. करना ही है. But you must know what is a sustainable hard work and what is a priority hard work. Okay? Priority is which you have to do no matter what. So as of now, when you are in class, the class work is your priority. Clear all of you? Nothing more than that. Sir, is that much enough? ये क्वेश्चन गलती से मुझे पूछेगा नहीं. Is the class enough? Are the notes enough? You not ask the question now. Because in this preparation, nothing is enough. But some things are first steps. Some things is where your preparation starts. Some content is non-negotiable. So, इतना कुछ करना है, पहले ये तो कर लो. Finish this, then let's do this. Finish this, then let's do this. Is it enough? No, it's not enough. But finish this before you enter this. So if you understand this much, you are wise. Otherwise, you're part of a huge club which will remain frustrated, which will be anxious, which will have emotional drain, which will waste time, and which will always curse the system and not own up the mistakes that you make. There is no system in the world which is perfect. No system in the world. UPSC is in India one of the better institutions, and it has lot of gaps. I'm sure there is corruption in UPSC also. I'm sure there is some unfair methods also. क्या कर लोगे? You can sit in the crib, cry, shout, be frustrated, or not all people who qualify are corrupt. ठीक है, out of 1000 who get the rank, चलो ठीक है, 50-60 बच्चे करप्ट हैं, कुछ जुगाड़ लगा लिया शायद, maybe, I do not know. The remaining seats are open for you. So stop cribbing, stop complaining, stop blaming the system, stop blaming, okay, the conditions in which you are studying. आपके हाथ में है नहीं, as simple as that. Right? I wish I had a different circumstance in terms of my family, my country, okay, my economic or financial capability. नहीं है तो नहीं है, that's it. accept that and move on. Okay, so your smartness is your daily class is your most important work for you. And master the daily class. Is it enough? No, it's not enough. But that's your first step. You will stop bothering about current affairs. मैंने कहना है बंद कर दो इसको. Okay. Current affairs, you will grow into it maybe after 1 or 2 months. I'll tell you what to do there. For the next 1 month, enter the cycle of a discipline first. Next 1 month, have an appreciation of what the syllabus is, what the books we are reading and why we are reading. Answer writing, okay, will happen, but not from day one. These things will not talk to me until the first week of August. Is it okay? Your work is class notes mastery. When I say mastery, I mean जितना मैंने पढ़ाया आपको, whatever I've taught you, you must be capable of coming and teaching from here. Is that okay? Negotiable or non-negotiable? That's non-negotiable. Okay? Under no circumstance we will cross that boundary. Is it okay, all of you? The next one. So whatever doubts you had, I said no, you think and tell me what upsets you. I'll ask the same question again afterwards. You had some doubts, I'm sure. Okay. ऐसे सोच लिया, park it aside. Once I'm done with some conversation, I'll come back and ask you again. Now, in your daily notes mastery, two things are again number one priority. One is daily consistency. Means आज का notes आज ही करोगे आप. For some reason, if you are missing the class, find a way to get the recordings. You'll get. Take the notes, whatever you can from your friends. But at the end of the day, it must be done. The daily notes consistency. Okay. I'm not well. Find a way to do the notes even then. I can't study at all. ठीक है. Then 2 days later, make up all the backlogs as quickly as possible. You will not have a big gap on that. And second important work is daily summaries or daily synopsis. Your daily class notes in the class conditions is essentially 10-12 pages, which you must convert into 1-page summary every day. In this ecosystem, if you ask people who know me, they will know me as synopsis teacher. I am the person who talks about this and talks about this relentlessly. Okay. I swear by this method. I can challenge anybody who has ever qualified if he has not done this. People come back and talk to me after 5-6 years and they remember me by this. कि सर जो बताया था ना वैसे ही बताया था. And if you don't qualify, it'll also be because you have not done this. That's my strong belief. Because see, when I teach in class, every possibility, you don't understand everything. 3 hours of class, 2.5 hours of class, nobody can maintain the attention span for 2.5 hours. Nobody. It's a bad way of studying. Your class should not be more than 1 hour. But you know, we have a coaching center running. Course khatam karna hai. You want to give examination where the content is graduation level. You can't study for 3 years. So we found a way to okay, put everything into 6 months of course. What I teach in 6 months is actually graduation plus some bit of master's course. जो कॉलेज में लगता है आपको 3.5-4 साल लगता है. So with that kind of content, you can't have attention span absolutely very high for the entire 2.5 hours. मैं पढ़ा रहा हूँगा, half an hour में you will slip off. Possible. Some content I've been teaching, you are not at that level of understanding maybe. It's possible. Okay. So the class notes is what I have taught you. It is not what you have internalized. But I will make sure whatever I teach you is there in your notes. Your work is go back to your room and start studying the notes again, line by line. And from that notes, you will make a summary notes. This must not take you more than 1 hour. So in the class, be as attentive as possible and convert into synopsis, summary form. This is the actual study. And in this, you'll realize, you'll understand most things. And if you have a doubt, ask me in the next class. Every class, I spend 15-20 minutes clarifying the doubts of the previous class. I will revise with you. Then I'll start off the new topic. Okay? So without this, you are not studying. It's like if a father asks you, is your son teaching in the class? Okay. How will you prove I'm teaching? Or your father comes and challenges me, पैसे तो ले लिए, पढ़ाया नहीं आपने. How will I prove I'm teaching? I'll show you daily notes. Yes, sir, I was teaching. These are the daily notes of every day I have taught. That's my proof that I have taught. What is your proof of you have studied? Don't show the class notes. The class notes is my work, not your work. Your work is this one. So if you have not done this, you have not studied, as simple as that. And that applies to not just geography. Anything that you study or any course that you attend, ये important. GS में वही करना पड़ेगा. GS अगर आप खुद पढ़ रहे हो, first make a notes, ये किताब, वो किताब बनाओ, then convert that into one-page summaries. Without one-page summary, your study is not complete. And the summary should be so thorough, one page mein, कि this notes you should be able to tear and throw it away. So think about what type of notes you will make. It's like I say, no, this is like your cheat sheet. In exam, I tell you, कि जाओ copy करो. One condition, I must not catch you copying. So what kind of cheat sheets you'll make? Small ones. Symbols होगा उसमें. कहीं मोड़ के डाल लिया कान के अंदर, नाक के अंदर, inside the watch, right? I want that type of cheat sheets. You cannot do this, then you are not studying. This is my most important first measure. When people come and tell me, sir, पता नहीं समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, motivation नहीं हो रहा है, all of the story, you know, I ask them simple. Show me synopsis first. अगर ये नहीं हो रहा है, I don't care about your motivation level. समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, नहीं आया. दिखाओ synopsis, क्या समझ में नहीं आ रहा? अगर ये नहीं बनाया, then don't ask me doubts also. फिर वो frivolous doubts हैं, time pass doubts हैं. Is it okay all of you here? Leave current affairs, leave answer writing. This is your most important first work. Yeah. So this is your measure of your hard work. That's one work. The second important work is I'll try giving you some assignments or NCRTs. Abhi nahi, maybe after a week or so, or 10 days के बाद में देखते हैं. This you try finishing on your own. There are about 15 to 20 NCRTs which you have to read on your own. I have very, very poor impression of anybody who joins the NCRT course. My assessment here is, if you don't have the ability or the motivation or the drive to study class 8, 9, 10th, 11th NCRT books, school books on your own, then you have no business to be in this race. फिर आपकी औकात नहीं है, simple as that. सर NCERT समझ में नहीं आ रहा. क्या समझ में नहीं आ रहा? क्लास 10 की किताब है यार. This is a school book. You have done graduation. स्कूल का तो साइंस भी समझ में आना चाहिए, वो मैथ भी समझ में आना चाहिए. Maybe 11th and 12th integration, differentiation, physics derivation, okay, understand. History, polity, okay, basic science, class 10th, क्या समझ में नहीं आ रहा? Struggle करो, fight मारो. But you can't go for tuitions for that, can you, at this stage? So I said, I repeat, I have got very poor impression on anybody who has joined an NCRT course. ये सबसे बड़ा इस इकोसिस्टम का धोखा है. Remember this. Because आप पढ़ते नहीं हो, तो मैंने कोर्स बना के बेच देना है. As simple as that. NCRT का समरी मिल रहा है मार्केट में, बताओ. And people are buying that also. That person will never qualify. Never qualify. NCRT खुद पढ़ो. NCRT summaries on your own. Make it on your own. I hope you got the import of the message here, all of you. And you can do it, guys. It's just that what happens is, we get distracted in too many unnecessary things. Like I said, no, current affairs में खाम फंसते रहते हैं. I said, hold that. We'll do it afterwards. So these are your two important, okay, starting points. Is it okay, all of you? Daily class notes and your NCRT will start off. Okay. Third important thing, your actual course integration will happen in 10-12 days time. For the first 10 odd days, or maybe 15 days, we'll see how it paces off. We will help you with some initiation. Initiation where the syllabus does not have this, but we will teach you world maps. We'll teach you a bit of India maps. We'll cover some basics of rocks, minerals, some basic of winds and climate, which is largely, okay, more of GS work. So even if you have geography background, तब भी आपको important होगा, because even geography background students are not good with their maps. ठीक है? The first 10 odd days or 12, we will see how much time it can take for you. It varies from batch to batch. You will do this, and then I will put you with the main batch. So we have this relay batches happening. It's like unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, unit 5, again unit 1, 2, 3. You can join the course here, then do the course till here. If you join the course here, you do the course till here. If you join the course till here, from here, again, so on. So we have these cycles happening on specific set of topics. So we take entry point in morphology, in climatology. We don't take entry in India physical. We don't take entry in environment. We take entry in geographical thought. We take an entry in topics of population geography. So in your case, your integration will happen with geographical thought. There's a very important philosophical base and a very important topic for a mains examination. Right? So 10, 12 days, I'll integrate all of you into that. Is it okay, all of you? Your initiation classes will be entirely online. Online, it will be taken largely by Ajay Sir. And all of you, please attend. Okay, these are those topics which I expect all of you to know and enter my class. So if you have doubts on these topics, then you'll struggle with the concept that I'll teach thereafter. And the timings of these classes will be 12, 1:30, maybe 2 p.m. ऐसे होगा. And this is a very good time to do some bit of an NCRTs, where the pressure is not much. It's largely some atlas work, some notes, jottings, very basic concepts, and we'll also not have class every day. Generally, I say 2 days class, 1 day break, revise, then again 2 days class, 1 day break. So we give you time to get used to the grind here. Okay. This is the time you learn synopsis writing also. So Ajay Sir will teach all of that to you, and I'll come in for some sessions also. But you will join my class formally, okay, probably around 26, 27, the type, okay, we'll let you know that exact date. Is it okay, all of you? Be prepared for 6 days a week when the main course starts. Sundays, I give you an off day. Okay, Sundays, you need to catch up on your life, a bit of your family, friends, take some rest. Sundays in general, unless I'm running really behind schedule, Sundays I keep the day off. Right? As a part of support here, you all will get recordings of the class, but my recommendation, don't depend on the recordings. It's a bad habit actually. Because of recordings I have seen, most people don't study properly. Because लगता है कि हाँ recording है बाद में देख लेंगे, वो कभी होता नहीं, trust me. Study like there are no recordings. Then you study well. We'll also support you with daily notes. Whatever I teach, okay, we'll compile all of that plus something more with some question answers also and give it to you at the end of every class. But again, don't depend on this. Depend on your own class notes, all of you. This note is for reference. Right? Reference. Oh, I missed a word. Let me see what was the concept. Oh, I missed a diagram. Let me see what the diagram was. Otherwise, this is more like a support. This cannot replace your actual live session. Is it okay, all of you here? Okay. Now about the list of books. I believe all of you would have got a printout. Oh, I forgot to get it. You all have a printout, all of you? Yeah, can you please? So there is this list we have given you, online students. I can show that to you also. Syllabus, ये आप देखेंगे बाद में. We have the books that you have to buy. I am quickly marking all this for you. The book list, must buy, no negotiation here, okay? This book, Oceanography, Savindra Singh, climatology, Savindra Singh, geomorphology, Savindra Singh. You also have environment, geography, Savindra Singh. Although in your case, these topics will come a bit later. Abhi nahi aayega. It'll come maybe after about 4 months. But if you want to buy, you can buy it right now, or your choice. Your topics with me will start with human geography and geographical thought. So ये 3 किताब आपके लिए ज़्यादा important है. When my class with you starts. Geographical thought by R.D. Dixit. Some of you may have studied Majid Hussain for this, but I don't follow that. I think this is a better book. But you need to buy Models in Geography by Majid Hussain and Human Geography by Majid Hussain. Market में मेरे ख्याल से इसका 6th edition होगा. You can buy that. Or even if you have a 5th one, वो भी चलेगा. If you are the older one. Okay. You must also buy this. Atlas में Orient Black Swan Atlas. Okay. And I suggest you also buy Oxford School Atlas. Oxford Atlas. I have 2 atlases for reference, for revisions. It helps. Okay. So all these 9 books plus one more extra book, Oxford publication का है, Atlas होगा. NCERTs for geography. Class 11th, there are 2 books, and class 12th also there are 2 books. So I bought the 2 books of class 11. One is the class 11th of India Physical, ये वाला किताब है, and one more class 11th Fundamentals of Physical Geography. Okay. Now my recommendation, all of you listen carefully. The NCERT books of geography don't do on your own right now. Because of all the NCERT books that you need for UPSC preparation, geography is a bit more technical one. That's why, see, for geography NCERT, you need 2 things. One is, you must know places very well. Second thing, you need to know some concepts of science also well. Pressure, velocity, okay, compression, tension, rocks. That's why NCERT geography is a bit tricky. All other NCERTs you can read on your own. So my recommendation, buy these 2 books, but don't read right now. I'll let you know when to read this. You focus on NCERTs of other subjects. History kar lo, polity kar lo. In fact, I will help you on this also. Okay, I'll just give you targets, because ultimately my objective is that you must qualify the examination. And without NCERTs, आपका GS नहीं होने वाला. And in any case, know one more thing. With geography, you have advantage in GS paper 1, advantage in GS paper 2. GS paper 2 में social issues है. ये पूरा geography है. Demography, inequality, injustice, even international relations. Okay. GS paper 1 is geography along with history. And GS3 has economy, GS3 has environment, disaster management, and internal security. All these 4 require geography. In fact, economy is almost 20-30% geography. Agriculture, infrastructure, trade, transport is sub geography ka part. So if you can do the GS and CRTs properly, it helps in geography also eventually. Which topics? I'll let you know. Take all of you. These are the book references. Where your classes will start with geographical thought with me. Okay. So don't bother about it. You come to stay to class, but you pay more attention on the initiation maps work first. Khaskar world map, nobody will teach you. Not even in GS you will be taught. We'll give you almost, okay, half day for each continent. Okay, the important ones will cover. So map work बहुत important है. And Ajay sir has been with me. He was supposed to be here. He couldn't come today. Okay, you be with him. He is experienced, teaching for last almost 3 years with me, and I'll be there supporting you whenever required. So I think I have made 4 things very clear for all of you. One is that our course is, the foundation course is 6 months, plus or minus 1 week, 10 days. Second thing is, what type of daily schedule do you need? I've told you about our initiation classes and I've told you about the books. Okay? These 4 things. Now, to clarify, some of you may have joined what we call as the integrated course. This is something I began in geography. Now, even GS guys are doing it. So, your course has, or your geography or anything for that matter, requires 3 stages of preparation. There is a stage 1, a stage 2, and a stage 3. Stage 1 is what I call as foundation. Foundation essentially is your syllabus completion. Syllabus में जो है हम पढ़ा देंगे plus a bit more. But this is not enough to help you qualify, because the questions are asked beyond syllabus. The type of treatment required is not the regular one. You require certain advanced concepts also. Plus, you require answer writing and tests. When I'm doing foundation course, you'll also have tests here. But this test is more about, have you understood the concept or not? This is not the UPSC level of test. Remember this. It's too early for that. Okay. This is a different type of a test. So this I cannot do while I'm doing this. So this I call as foundation course. This I call as your geography enrichment course. So आपका जो 6 months वाला program है ये वाला. This takes me about 3 to 4 months. Difference है, the foundation course is 6 days a week. This is twice a week, thrice a week, with lot of video recordings also, with lot of live mentoring also. So this I can do only after I have done this. And this I do once in a year. I start in September and I try finishing December, January. So for you guys, okay, आपका ये कोर्स चल रहा होगा when I start this. So July, August, September 3 महीना कोर्स हो चुका होगा. Then you have to manage this with me. These classes are in the evenings, right? So some of you can't manage, then you can join me next year. But if you can manage, do it with me right now. That's your call. So some of you may have joined only this. Some of you might have joined together. We call that as integrated course. The timings for foundation is always from 12 to 2:30. And this is in the evenings. 3:30, 4 o'clock, say 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock हम लेते हैं इसको. But this is not every day. Generally twice or thrice a week हम करते हैं. This is very much manageable if this is in control. So those of you have GS class in the evenings, then you might have a problem. You have to change the GS batch for yourself, because in geography I can't change the batch. ये fixed है हमारा. At best maybe you can go for even recordings. अब live नहीं कर पाओगे, evening में recording देख लेना. If you can do that, that's your call. ठीक है? So our books I've explained. What is the priority work I've explained, and I've also explained how the course will proceed. अब बताओ कोई question है तो पूछो, ask me. Any doubts you want me to clarify now? Yes. Yes. Yeah, but support will again be a different course. Okay. Before your mains, I recommend every one of you for the rapid. See what happens is when the prelim starts off, no, the prelim preparation starts from December, January. 5-6 months आप geography देख ही नहीं रहे हो. So when you come for the mains, you tend to kind of forget. Okay, so I recommend after prelims, come to me for 2 months. 2 months of intense revision, answer writing, tests. We call that as main support program. It is like this. Anytime in your career, in your preparation, you have a problem, reach out to me. Sir, एक आध answer देख लो, मैं देख लूंगा. But appreciate one more thing. I am more committed to, because of my time constraints, people who are enrolled in my courses. I will never say I will not help you. But my priority will always be who are enrolled with me. Right? Because of which, okay, I will take time in addressing your concerns. And by the way, this is my phone number. You want to reach out for anything, please reach out. But leave a WhatsApp message. So आपको मेंस के पहले कोई डाउट है, कोई कंसर्न है, feel free. Okay, we are not going to shoo you away there. Reach out, talk to us. But my recommendation is be a part of an organized program always, where the dates are set, the course is aligned in some ways, assignments are given, okay, where we have committed resources supporting you. Otherwise, बहुत random हो जाता है. I can't handle it then. Because I'm not teaching about 1 or 2 students. I'm talking about 300-400 बच्चे होते हैं आप लोग. So you are free to reach out for whatever you need. But before the mains, my recommendation is again be part of a proper revision and test program, which is different from enrichment programs. जब भी आप main देना चाहो, that's your choice. हाँ, so Abhay, all of that has to be managed. I'll let you know what to do then. So अभी परेशान मत हो उसके लिए. How we'll sequence the topics, what I will teach first, what I will do later on. That's my responsibility. Abhay. Oh, I'm happy. My recommendation, बच्चे, हमेशा यही होता है. If an optional in particular, don't do self-study. Because self-study mein, you'll end up missing concepts, and worst is, I teach every day, almost 2.5 hours, and I know what I must teach you, yet I take 6 months. आप अपने आप पढ़ने बैठोगे ना, आपको 1.5 साल लग जाए. Okay, so good thing, Uber. Of course, if you have got financial constraints, अलग बात है. But good thing you're part of a course, it helps you like organize yourself in a better way. Revision tests, Bhumika, not now. Not now. We'll have weekly tests. Okay, उसमें हम करा देंगे आपको. But that will happen once your classes start off with me. Yes, I will help you, but I'll not evaluate every synopsis. आप दिखा देना हमें, I'll tell you good, bad, ugly बता देंगे आपको. ठीक है? And once I tell you, you are on. Yes, we'll help you on that also, Krish. We'll help you on that. Okay, I think I've answered most of your questions. Hi, Preeta. Thank you, Sushila. Hello, Anirudh. Anything else offline I'm missing out? Tell me. Yes, it requires a bit more different approach. Not entirely different, because in GS, the questions are around certain themes. Okay, तो उसके अभी परेशान मत हो. अभी आप जहां भी क्लास कर रहे हैं, कर लो क्लास. But once our geography gets over with you, I can guide you better कि GS के लिए क्या करना है. For GS, your mantra is these two books. If you have mastered these two books, you'll not miss most questions. ठीक है? But you do your GS course wherever you have joined. ठीक है? And I'll let you know how I can help you there. I will modify that, Vivek. Don't worry. That's my responsibility. I will not do enrichment topics of units I have not taught you. वो कैसे होगा यार? तो वो मेरा रिस्पॉन्स, वो मैं मैनेज करूंगा कौन सा कब करना होगा. I will not start with geomorphology if that's what is concerning. Don't worry. Yes, micro topics हैं, but आप वो नेट से निकाल लेना. Are we good to go then, all of you? So I think from tomorrow you have your class. Have you been told that? No. To all of you, I want you to join. एक तो you'll have on your dashboards, you'll have certain Telegram links. There is one link for your batch where we'll keep announcing whatever we need. Second, there's the link which is an open Telegram channel where I help students do NCRTs. और एक third वाला है an essays Telegram link. Okay, and I'll want you join all the three. The essays link is, I'll give you, it is essays with Edukemy. By the way, I am also the essays teacher for a good 20 odd years now. In fact, my reputation as a teacher was built in essays first. Okay. So, an essays, I think, is something which you require time to learn. Don't keep it pending for the end. Okay. So, start as quickly as possible. It's a free channel where me and my partner Shabbir Sir is there, and we keep taking some assignments from you. Like, oh, free of cost hai, nothing to worry about. But join this essays with Edukemy एक channel है. The other channel, जो general channel है, that channel is Shabbir Edukemy for IAS. Bhumika, you can reach out to me or leave a message. Okay, you should be able to clarify that. No problem. NCRT books बताया आपको, अभी आप क्लास 11th का करो, but geography hold करके do NCRTs of other topics, which I keep announcing on this channel. I started the initiative almost 2 months ago. I have helped students finish off 5 NCRTs, 3 history, 2 NCRTs on democracy and polity. Okay, just keep with me. This end of day, I'll give you one more assignment, and I'll give you 1 week's time to finish that and submit it for correction also. Anybody else? Any questions? Chalo, fine. That's about it. So tomorrow you'll have your class, but do check your schedules on Telegram channel, okay, for updates. Your class will be online for the next 1 week, 10 days, and then I'll merge you with the main batch. Okay? Fine. Any other problem? Reach out to me on my phone number. Don't call me because I'm in class or something. I don't take up the call. Leave a WhatsApp message. And in case I forget, remind kar dena. Generally, I respond the same day or next day. Chalo, all of you. Have a nice day. Okay. Make this time worthwhile for all of you. It's a great process. You will enjoy the process, but make sure you do it sincerely. Okay? My wishes. Catch you guys, okay, when the class starts off. Bye, all of you. Bye-bye. Of course, yes, it's all yours. Yes. ओके, बाय बाय।